Good morning, everyone. I have a new book for us to read. It is titled, What Pet Should I Get? By Dr. Seuss. What pet should you get? We want a pet. We want a pet. What kind of pet should we get? Dad said we could have one. Dad said we would pay. I went to the pet shop. I went there with Kay. And so we went in. You notice the rhyming words? Pay and Kay. I took one fast look. I saw a fine dog who shook hands, so we shook. So I said, I want him. But then Kay saw a cat. She gave it a pat, and she said, I want that. Then Kay said, now what do you think we should do? Dad said to pick one. We cannot take home two. I wonder how they're going to figure it out. Then what do you know? We saw two other kinds. Now how could Kay and I make up our minds? A pup and a kitten, they look like good fun. Now which would we pick? We could only pick one. The cat or the dog? The kitten? The pup? Oh boy, it is something to make a mind up. Make up your mind. Then I looked all around. I saw something with wings. I said, look at him. We can pick up one that sings. But then, look over there, said my sister Kay. We can go home with a rabbit today. Then I looked at Kay and I said, what will we do? I like all the pets that I see, and so do you. We have to pick one pet and pick it out soon. You know, Mother told us to be back by noon. And I could have done it. I could have, I bet. I could have said what pet we should get. But you know what Kay did? Oh, I wonder what Kay did. Do you know what she did? She said, fish, 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 fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. Then I saw a new kind, and they were good too. How could I pick one? Now what should we do? We could only pick one. That is what my dad said. But how could I make up that mind in my head? I have so many options. I bet this would be a hard choice. Pick a pet fast. Pick one out soon. Mother and Dad said to be home by noon. Make up your mind. The time may be now to make up my mind, but who knows what other good pets I might find. I might find a new one, a fast kind of thing, who would fly around my head in a ring on a string. Yes, that would be fun, but our house is so small, this thing on a string would bump into the wall. My mother, I know, would not like that at all. So, maybe some other good kind of pet, another kind maybe is what we should get. We might find a new kind, a pet who is tall, a tall pet who fits in a space that is small. My mother might like him, this pet, best of all. You see where he's fitting in the small space? If we had a big tent, then we would be able to make home a yint. Dad would like us to have a good yint, but do I know he would pay for a tent? So you see how it is when you pick out a pet. How can you make up your mind what to get? But took one of each kind of pet, then our house would be full of the pets we could get. No, Dad would be mad. We can only have one. If we do not choose, we will end up with none. I will do it right now. I will do it, I said. I will make up my mind that is up in my head. The dog or the rabbit, the fish or the cat. I picked one out fast. And then that was that. I wonder what pet they picked. Which one do you think they chose? Why do you think they chose that kind? The end. I guess we won't find out exactly what they got, but I'm sure it was a great one. Thanks for listening to my story.